Today I visited a coffee shop in Ang Thong. It's right at the top of Ang Thong, basically just where the border is with Singapore. It's about 130 kilometers out of Bangkok. And it's just off Highway 32, the main highway, when you're going from Bangkok north to Chiang Mai or Pitsanulok or Dak or somewhere like that. So it's about 5 or 6 kilometers off the highway, but you would never come here unless you knew it was here. It's not a road anyone's ever going to take by accident. You literally turn off the highway, you go about 5 kilometers, turn left at another junction, go another kilometer, and it's really down on a small country road with very little traffic. Not very busy at all, and only really local traffic. So you're not going to come here by accident. You've got to kind of know about it. But I've seen it on Google a few times over the years. I've seen it's popped up when I've been searching things, pictures from this. So I thought I'd drop in today, and it's well worth dropping in. The coffee shop is completely themed out American car style. You can see this seat I'm sitting in, styled on the back end of a car. There's others like that. There's coffee tables made out of tailgates of American pickups, and all the coffee shop is themed out with American styling, and it's quite nice. It's basically a drinks menu here. There's no food at the moment, but that maybe they've cut back with COVID. But the coffee's pretty decent. I've tried the coffee. This honey and lemon is pretty decent. You can see it's called Coffee Old Car, the shop, so you can't really miss that. And out the back it's got about 5 or 6 American cars in different states of repair, but they all look very original. So clearly the owner is very passionate about these cars, very passionate about keeping them going and keeping them in original condition. And aside from the American cars and pickups, which I'll show you in a minute, there's also a London black cab, and it's a really original London black cab. It's just a shell that's been rotting away for years and years.
สวัสดีครับนักเดินทางทุกคนตอนนี้เราอยู่ที่ร้านกาแฟสดรถเก่าเราจะขอแนะนำร้านกาแฟเล็กๆริมถนนหมายเลข309หรือว่ารูท309นะครับเส้นสายในรองจากสายเอเชียเป็นร้านกาแฟที่แปลกจากที่อื่นก็คือว่ากาแฟรสชาติอร่อยแล้วก็ดื่มกาแฟเสร็จมีรสอเมริกันคาร์คลาสสิกให้พวกเราได้ชื่นชมแล้วก็ถ่ายรูปกันยินดีต้อนรับครับผม
Behind the coffee shop, there's a little garage. Well, it's more like a lean-to working area type thing. There's a couple of American cars here. There's this Chevy Bel Air behind me, this Oldsmobile here that I'm leaning on. Both real traditional classic American cars. And certainly this Oldsmobile, it's taxed up to date. It's got a few stickers on the window so you can see it's been to Chiang Mai Classic Car Meeting in 2017. So it's still used on the road, it still gets around, it still goes to shows. And they're both two very contrasting cars. The Bel Air is kind of very cruising, touring type vehicle. This Oldsmobile, it's been painted black, it's been lowered, it's got big chunky tires on it, new wheels, so it's really got that muscle car power feel. It feels chunky and it feels like if you open this up on the road, you know, you could show few people the door. So they're kind of cool, and they're both getting use as well from time to time, certainly. And so in between drinking your coffee, nice to come and have a look at these two cars as well. This classic Ford pickup is pretty cool because this is a working car. Forget your Hiluxes and D-Maxes and Rangers and Colorados or whatever. This is a real classic half-century old Ford pickup that is still doing its job. It's got mowing equipment in the back, it's battered, it looks like it has a tough life, and still after all these years this car is out there, it's tough and it's working, and I like that. It's pretty cool to see that someone in Thailand has a pickup to use for pickup style duties. They're using something like this. That's pretty awesome. This is the London black cab I was talking about before. This looks like it's been here for years and years. It's been rotting away for a long time and it's not going back on the road. It's just a shell now. It's full of parts and stuff that are being stored in it. But it's a real original London black cab. It's not one of the new breed of CKD ones that are being built in Thailand to be used by VIPs and hotels and taxis recently. This is a good old original and a really old one. And there's another convertible behind me that's rotted away as well. I've no idea what it is. All the badging and everything has gone off it. There's grass in the engine bay, but that's another thing that looks like it's been sitting here for many years. The last car here is another pickup, and it's a Ford pickup just like that green one I showed you before, and the same as that, it's also in use, and this car looks totally original. It's covered in rust, it's battered, it really looks like it's had a hard life, and you can see from the bikes in the back it's still in use. So that's pretty cool. If you want to take your bike somewhere and you use a pickup like that, that's nice, that's different. And I like this touch here as well. There's a sticker on the back says Automobile Club Southern California, and the sticker looks original. It's completely degraded away, 2/3 of it has dropped off, but the sticker looks really original. The paint looks really original. So maybe half a century ago this car, when it came out of the factory in the showroom, was plying the road to Southern California, and then it came here second hand for a new life. God knows what story is behind it, but it's certainly, if it could talk, it would have a pretty good story to tell. And after all that time, it's still in use, it's still doing its job as a pickup, and that's really nice. I like that.